Nearly everyone on the planet does not understand that the healing that we so desperately need is going to come through each of us doing our individual work to heal our own minds and our own hearts and our own vibration, healing it from the belief in separation, the belief in duality, so that we can return to our natural state of oneness with the divine, oneness with the love that created us, and from there, oneness with everyone. The seduction of the dramatic world is gigantic. It's what keeps all of us spinning outward, looking outward. Oh, can you believe that horrible thing? Oh my God, can you believe that happened? Can you believe he said that? These people are bad. These people are good. Non-stop external focus. And that is spinning faster and faster and faster as the world is feeling more and more and more divided. The division really is unbearable, and it will at some point reach its height of tension to the point where there's some kind of breakthrough. Typically, if we look at history, that breakthrough comes through war. That breakthrough comes from one side ultimately gaining power and control over the other, which simply sets into motion the recycling of that same sickness, power struggle, control. That's not God. That's not spirit, and that's not your nature. But again, the seduction of that is nearly impossible to break through without a deep, 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 strong spiritual practice. Please hear this. The way the world will be healed, the way humanity will be lifted up into a sense of harmony and care and connection for all is through you going within and being willing to take ownership of all of the separating thoughts, the attack thoughts, the fearful thoughts, all of your personal desires to gain control, to get recognition, to have, to amass, to acquire. The healing of that within you restores you to your natural state of oneness. And from there, then you bring ideas and opportunities and ways to see and connect and care. This will be done through individuals who remember to wake up. This is honestly the only genuine path to healing. And right now, most people aren't choosing it. Most people are still stuck in the lie that when this out there controls that, when this gets set in place, when this finally gets whatever it is, then everything will be okay. Please, just for today, step off that merry-go-round of lies and seduction that leads nowhere. Round and round and round you go, going nowhere. Step off of it. Be willing to look at the world and simply recognize this is the world that exists in my mind. That's a big idea, isn't it? But there's a very simple equation that you can rely upon, which is if you spot it, you got it. Not talking about blame, not talking about shame, not talking about making you feel bad, talking about making you feel responsible and capable of changing the problem where it is. The inception of the problem is where it's healed, and the problem exists within your mind, within your being. I say that to empower you. I say that to shake you into remembering the world you see is the world in me, inside of you. It's impossible to see another world. Everything that comes your way today on your path is for you. Do you want to use it to divide and judge and separate? Or do you want to use it to remember, oh, that is to be healed. That is to be transformed. That is now the very place that is calling me to heal, to forgive, to return home. I promise you, that is where your power is. That is where all healing lies. And that is where the world can be transformed in you. You are the beautiful creation of the Creator itself, so dynamic, so phenomenal, so capable beyond your human understanding. And that's where the hallelujah lies. Beyond your human understanding is all your power. Beyond your human experience lies the innate spirit of love, of life. And beyond your human understanding lies the ability to tell a mountain to move, and it shall move. Done playing small, done blaming, done looking at the world waiting for it to change. You are the power. You have the power. And the world is waiting for you to recognize, claim it, and begin using it for your healing and for the healing of all. I know it's radical, but that's what the world needs right now. The world needs the most radical ideas to wake it up and to give it a new opportunity. There really is a world that exists where generous sharing, compassion, care, everyone's included. No longer are people attacking each other. There is a world, God's world, that is anchored in unconditioned love and joy and creativity. That world will not be known. That world will not be made manifest without you. And in fact, that world will not come to fruition until you choose it. So choose it today. I choose God's world. I choose to be an ambassador of God's world. I choose to not entertain the world of division and fear and hatred and attack and power and control. I choose to entertain the ideas of God's world, because that's where God's world will begin to come into you through your entertainment of the ideas, which will activate the energy of it, which will restore you into remembering, I am one with God. I am holy, as I am, as is everyone. Peace and love.